thousands of feet down. It's probably 4,500 to 5,000 feet down. Yet, there was life. When it comes to continents, Antarctica is the furthest away and least investigated. In some spots, it is covered by up to 3 miles of ice. However, recent satellite images have shown what looked to be structures created by aliens dispersed over the ice-covered landscape. The question remains, how is that even possible? According to Elon Musk, Antarctica, devoid of ice, may have once been inhabited by extraterrestrials before a catastrophic event ushered in the Ice Age. This raises the question of whether the continent's history is more extensive than what the majority of historians believe. There have been tales of covert Nazi excursions to the continent in pursuit of a lost civilization, reports of weird sightings by government employees, and reports of magnetic anomalies emanating from beneath the ice. As we explore the sudden discovery of ancient aliens in Antarctica, it is important to note that experts from all across the world agree that life must exist somewhere beyond the galactic horizon. The only remaining concerns are what kind of life it is and when, if ever, will we come across it. While many theories and speculations surround the structures in Antarctica, including the recently discovered pyramid-shaped construction, it is yet to be determined whether these structures were man-made or natural. Some believe these structures might be extraterrestrial in origin, while others think they simply formed organically and are unrelated to anything else. The discovery of pollen in 2009, which suggested the existence of trees in Antarctica long ago, fueled the ancient alien theory. Scientists have established that Antarctica had lush forests, mountains, lakes, and maybe even fjords approximately 12 million years ago. A video claiming to reveal yet another pyramid buried beneath the continent's ice has added a fresh twist to the myth surrounding the mysterious mountains of Antarctica. While some speculate that aliens could have assisted the Nazis in building their underground bunkers in Antarctica and also constructed pyramids, the exact origins and purposes of these structures remain unclear. Conspiracy theories suggest that a trip to Antarctica by US Secretary of State John Kerry was actually to investigate the possibilities of an alien construction project, using global warming as a cover. However, these claims are not supported by substantial evidence. It is crucial to approach these speculations with skepticism. Pyramids erected before the advent of written history could potentially be found in Antarctica, but further research and scientific evidence are needed to support these claims. An unknown ancient civilization may have visited Antarctica without ice far earlier than believed. Admiral Peary's map, which dates back to 1513, has long puzzled cartographers. The map was a synthesis of several older maps, and it included Antarctica without its ice caps. Peary Race, born in the Ottoman Empire around 1465 to 1450, gained a reputation as a mapmaker. His 1513 world map, one of the first known maps of America, was centered on the Sahara. Only a third of the original map has been preserved and is now kept at Istanbul's Topkapi Palace. In 1965, Professor Charles Hapgood examined Peary's map and made several speculations about it in his book, Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings. Hapgood found it intriguing that Peary's map appeared to use the Mercator projection, a map projection invented in 1563. This raised questions because the Mercator projection was not known during Peary's time. One possible explanation is that Peary studied various ancient maps, including Greek, Portuguese, and Arabic ones, which might explain his use of the Mercator projection. Another mystery surrounding Peary's map is how it included Antarctica, including its interior and topography, centuries before its discovery and without its ice caps. Most of Antarctica has been covered in ice for over 1 million years. Some propose that an advanced alien culture or supernatural events explain this accuracy. Another theory suggests that Antarctica was once part of South America and split apart due to a change in the Earth's axis. Further research is needed to understand how Peary had accurate information about Antarctica. Some believe he may have used a source text dating back to 4000 BCE or earlier. However, This would imply that a prehistoric society had the technology and skills to map the planet before widely used languages or advanced technologies existed. While Perry's map raises intriguing questions, it is important to note that it is still a subject of debate and speculation. Scientists continue to study and analyze ancient maps to understand the knowledge and capabilities of ancient civilizations. The ancient depiction of Antarctica before it was frozen is perplexing. Some believe that there was a human civilization on Earth between the 5th and 10th millennia BC, with advanced knowledge of astronomy, navigation, and map study. However, the invasion of ice may have caused this civilization to vanish, possibly due to natural catastrophes like floods. While some suggest that Perry's map indicates a lost civilization with superior technology, most scholars reject these claims. There is interest in exploring the possibility of a prehistoric society existing before Antarctica had ice, potentially perishing due to a cataclysmic event. Ice core samples from the Arctic suggest that this advanced culture may have existed between 9 and 130 BC. Some theories propose that this civilization could be the giants who built megaliths and left ancient rock carvings worldwide. The fate and whereabouts of these ancient civilizations are currently unknown. Satellite data showing gravitational anomalies led to the discovery of a massive anomaly beneath Wilkesland in Antarctica. This crater, believed to have been caused by an asteroid impact approximately 200 million years ago, is much larger than the one that led to the extinction of dinosaurs. However, some researchers speculate that the impact might have occurred more recently, around 9 to 13,000 years ago, causing an ice age and significant floods that could have wiped out 90% or more of life on Earth. The idea that an ice-free Antarctica was once home to an ancient civilization has attracted the interest of many, including Adolf Hitler. The Nazis conducted a mission to the South Pole in 1938, driven by the belief of a vanished Atlantean civilization in Antarctica. The reasons behind Hitler's interest in Antarctica and its importance remain debated. In conclusion, while various theories and hypotheses exist regarding the history of Antarctica and the possibility of ancient civilizations, it is important to approach them with skepticism and rely on scientific evidence for further exploration. Exploratory trips to the Queen Maud region of Antarctica occurred in 1938. According to reports, expeditions were frequently dispatched from then-white nationalist South Africa. The Germans scanned more than 230,000 square miles of the ice-covered continent from the air, finding warm water lakes, cave entrances, and enormous areas that were remarkably free of ice. It has been discovered that one enormous ice cave within the glacier extends 18 miles to a sizable hot water geothermal lake deep below. Hunters, trappers, collectors, zoologists, botanists, agriculturists, plant experts, mycologists, parasitologists, marine biologists, ornithologists, and many more scientific teams were relocated to the area. The Nazis dropped hundreds of swastika-adorned flags throughout Queen Maudland as soon as they arrived in Antarctica to stake their claim to the region. The only mention of a frozen continent in the south pole of the globe in ancient literature is in the Uttara Ramayana, where Ravana flies to this land. In the meantime, a perilous myth is fueled by the revival of the lost city of Atlantis. The Netflix sensation Ancient Apocalypse, which is only the most recent telling of an old story, has been seen by millions of people. However, it goes beyond ordinary controversy because of its reliance on race science. The myth of Atlantis, originally told by Plato 2,300 years ago, has persisted through the ages. It tells the story of a great civilization's rise and ultimate destruction. The recent Netflix series, Ancient Apocalypse, hosted by Graham Hancock, proposes that Atlantis was inspired by the destruction of an advanced civilization due to floods caused by a comet impact. Hancock believes that survivors scattered across the world, bringing knowledge of science, technology, agriculture, and brand structures with them. Hancock accuses archaeologists of deliberately hiding this prediction of the expansion of civilization and criticizes mainstream academia for their defensive and patronizing attitudes. Various locations, such as the Sahara and Antarctica, have been suggested as potential sites for this ancient civilization. This idea of a lost civilization giving rise to other cultures has been previously explored in works like Ignatius Donnelly's Atlantis, the Antediluvian World, which claimed that a complex society was wiped out by a flood 10,000 years ago, and its survivors spread knowledge of farming and architecture to the rest of humanity.